Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Date Everything. I think we need, or I was going to say, I think we need to start talking to some of the same characters and just advancing their stories. Is this a permanent shadow? But I think that highlights the... Sorry, last time I was looking for a permanent shadow, or at least somewhat looking. I didn't have a heart to talk to anybody. Anyway, focus. Finish a thought. We need to finish some of these character stories. However, we have not met everybody. My data dex has had a little dot on it, like I have new stuff available for a while. Let's go ahead and read some of these before we get going. It looks like I've met 82 data bulls. So I am missing, I think there's 100 or 101 or something like that. So I'm missing at least 18 or 19. So I have to find those. Let's start and read some of our new entries. We have Stella, the Stairs, voiced by Nancy Lanari. You met Stella, the creaky, perhaps a bit gullible staircase who appears to be involved in a rather odd business. The thing that's odd about it is that it seems to be pyramid-shaped and scammy. Stella's been stepped on her entire existence, in work, in love, in everything. She just never really realized it until now. Everyone uses her to get to where they need to be, but where they need to be is rarely with Stella. After settling for silent gratitude most of her life, Stella's stepping out on her own terms, recently aligning herself with Airway as an affiliate ambassador. Determined to take back control, Stella's stepping up to the plate to control her own finances, even if she's a little wobbly on her feet. She likes structure and dislikes feeling left out. Dorian. Okay, so we need to figure out what the new entry is for Dorian, because it's just showing Trap Dorian. Did it not update? Did I miss it? Feel like I read all this already. Okay, well, we'll just continue. Hector. You tried to speak to the thermostat, but no one was there. Okay, you came to the attic again, and Hector reminded you that he'd much rather see you somewhere else. He'd like you to meet him at one of the grates around the house. Okay. Prissy Plastique, the fake plant, voiced by Kiara Brown. You've met Prissy, a plastic plant who dreams of being real. She asks you to fertilize her using a special formula she made, which she believes will make her a real plant. You went along with her plan, which made her very happy, even though it didn't work. Prissy Plastique is just about the prettiest plastic plant this side of the electrical closet. She's in the electrical closet? Okay, she brightens any room she's in with her shiny blossoms and her bright and peppy attitude. She'd like to brighten more than one room at a time, but with only one plastic plant, that might not be possible. Likes magic, hope, tourism. Dislikes realism, despair, staying put. River. You've met River, an ethereal beauty who seems rather shy. She wanted to know which state you liked her best, but after asking, she suddenly disappeared. River, as we see her in her most fluid state, which is also the most slippery, water, Water always takes up the form of what it happens to be in, which means that she fits herself into whatever space the others put her in. While she is sweet, maybe all this self-effacement isn't great for her self-esteem. Voiced by Marcy Edwards. Likes being liked, dislikes being defined. Rebel. Rebel seems to have really changed. They talk to you about their large duckling family, and even if you can believe it, apologize. I really wish that it put these bullet points like in order of when you meet them. So we got Dasha. Last time you saw Dasha, you continued your love lessons. You took her on a pretend date to go bowling, which seemed to go pretty well. Come to see her next time to learn how to end the date. Winifred. You've met Winifred, your southern made-to-last water heater. She was busy working, but would love to see you again. Winifred is a good soul. Not many things have been in this house as long as she has, and steadily working all the while. It might be due to her that things have been steaming up a bit more lately. Keep her wishes close to your heart and you'll do just fine. Likes teasing, flirting, sensual behavior, dislikes her location. Voiced by Deborah Wilson. Bobby Pin. Looks like the attic is also out as a location for Pin HQ. To find Pin again, look where the magic happens. A den of sin and rest in equal measure. Which we already found her. It's the bedroom. Keith. The skeleton key. And we are friends. You found Keith, a skeleton key in the crawlspace where he has apparently been trapped for decades. He is going to meet you at the attic door, which he's agreed to help you unlock. It's Keith, the charming rake who was shelved under the house for such a long time. With a way to get into the attic, we'll be able to find so many more datables. Likes candy, dislikes secrets. Voiced by Christian Lands. Bodhi Windbreaker? I guess I didn't notice his name when the thing came up. You've met Bodhi Windbreaker, a radical relic from the 80s. You released him from his time capsule. He seems very friendly, is going to be chilling somewhere if you'd like to see him again. Do you remember the 80s? Well, don't worry, because our good old-fashioned boy next door heartthrob is going to teach you all about it. He may literally be a time capsule, but his knowledge of the era and the secrets his contents hold with... Okay. There's a few typos in this and it keeps tripping me up. I'm going to just fix them as I read. He may literally be a time capsule, but his knowledge of the era and the secrets his contents hold will blow the mind of even the most righteous 8-bit enjoyer. Bodhi is here to open your mind to a simpler time and open your heart to a love that's purer than that uncut Colombian coffee. Likes the 1980s. Dislikes the 1780s. Voiced by Stephen Booth. Von Trapp. You've met Von Trapp. A surly, vulgar character who might just be a bit unhinged. It was over as soon as it began. Vaughn is a whole lot of boisterous energy in a small package. He needs to be if he's going to do his job of defending your house from invaders. Follow his instructions or else you're gonna get snapped. I wonder though, is it really all about violence for him, or is there some other way to give him what he needs? Likes jazz, cheese, never letting go. Dislikes cross spaces. Sophia the Safe. Hold on, I forgot to read the voice actor. Voiced by Dana Snyder. That sounds very familiar. Alright. Sophia, the safe. Voiced by Laura Post. You've met Sophia, a consummate dominatrix who holds the keys to your satisfaction and your cash. She has offered you the opportunity to serve her. Sophia is straightforward as they come. You either enjoy her type of flirtation or not. Have fun playing around with a real professional. Likes servitude, loyalty, safety. Dislikes talking back. Zoe Bennett, Ghost. Voiced by Ashley Birch. You've met Zoe, the ghost in the attic who seems very excited to have someone to talk to after spending who knows how long without being able to make sounds. She evaporated, but hopes you'll come back to see her again soon. I ain't afraid of no ghosts, particularly not Zoe. Though she may have gotten a bad rep from the other spookier folks of her kind, Zoe is truly a gentle, goofy little soul. She may be the entity who lived in the house the longest, and there may or may not be some pretty crazy stories cooking up in the attic. Likes whimsy, patterns, helping others. Dislikes being alone. Okay, so I think I'm going to start looking at the rumors and see who I'm missing. So we have Dina, the dresser. I guess this is something from... This is opening up the ironing board thing. Oh, it looks like my list has shrunk a little bit. Okay, Mo problems. This monetary mistress is safe inside. Bobby, an angel of accounting, came by while Bobby was in the attic. Okay. Geode to Joy. Follow Bo on her show to find the goddess below. Scandelabra says there's a jewel underneath the house somewhere. Embrace the night. Darkness is everywhere in your lonely house, but can you speak with it? Scandelabra says that there is a crooked shadow somewhere on the floor. Maggie says check out any permanent shadows I can find. There could be a criminal or romantic activity. Task Force. Can you really fall in love with your job? It was only a short fling, but there may be a chance. Bobby came by the office and had a conversation with someone rather professional who had a computer. Okay. Interesting. That must have been that person that they were talking to when I found them in the office. Okay, let's talk to Bobby.
As soon as you chance upon Bobby's newest location, you find Betty already speaking with them.
Of course.
Bobby, is that you?
You know me?
Little Bobby Pin. Look at you now. You've changed so much.
Well, yeah. I'm not a little pin anymore, you know?
No, you certainly aren't. You've really come into your own, haven't you?
Why do you have to say it like that? I'm a grown pin! And beyond that, I'm a goddamn gangster!
Oh, you certainly are. Look at you.
She pinches Bobby's cheek, which really seems to upset them.
Hey! Stop that!
Your family has been worried sick about you, you know. You should stop into the bathroom and see them before you go.
I will! I just... Wait. You know my family?
Of course I do. They come through here all the time, you know, talking about their sweet Bobby. I knew you when you were just a little thing. One pin among many. Even then you were special.
Gangsters don't have feelings. But if I did, I'd be real touched.
Bobby's gaze falls upon you.
All right, that's enough reminiscing. I got business to run.
I'll just bet you do. Take care, sweetheart.
Yeah. You too.
Bobby sits at the edge of the bed, looking unusually thoughtful. They pat the spot next to them, inviting you to take a seat.
There you are, rookie. Have a seat.
You okay? I don't need an invite to sit on my own bed. How's the crime business, boss? go with you, okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just weird being back here so close to where I grew up. You know, I haven't been back to see my family since I got sucked up by Hoove. I will. I just haven't gotten up the courage yet.
Would it help if I came with you?
That's real nice of you to offer, but I gotta do it on my own. It's just... It's not about, like, who I am, you know what I mean? My family's always been real accepting. I think they knew I was meant for more than being another one of the crowd in there. That's the problem, too. They're so accepting. If I come home and I haven't made shit of myself, they're all gonna pat me on the back and ruffle my hair.
Isn't, like, that the best kind of family to have?
They're gonna say, "Oh, our sweet baby Bobby, our angel. You're perfect just the way you are."
And that's a bad thing?
Yeah, it is. It feels like failing. I spend all this time away from my family. If I come home and I haven't made anything of myself, I don't know. As sweet as they are, it just kind of hurts worse, you know? It'd be easier if they were nightmares. If they just yelled at me and let me be angry. Knowing they'd be happy no matter what I do. I don't know. Am I making any sense here?
You shouldn't put so much pressure on yourself, Bobby.
Well, if I don't, who will? How else am I gonna make something of myself? Nobody else is gonna do it. I want my family to be proud of me, not just cool with me. So I gotta be a little hard on myself. Otherwise, I won't have no kind of pressure on myself at all. And then I'll just do nothing.
I think you should just try and find what makes you happy.
I thought I already knew, but maybe I never had a damn clue.
Yeah, I understand that.
Bobby stands, dusting their hands off. From what, you're not sure, but they seem to think it makes them look cool.
All right, rookie. That's enough wasting time talking about feelings. I got one more place to check out. I think it's a real winner. You can find all kind of extreme temperatures there. Hot, cold, and all kinds of work happens there. See you there.
Do I want to know? Dorian, stop grunting at me. Extreme temperatures. Is it the fridge? Is it the kitchen? It's gotta be the kitchen, right? Yeah, there they are. Okay, I can't talk to them today, so I wonder if I should get some more rumors and see. Oh, there's the time capsule. And see who I'm missing. Yeah, let's do that. Haven't talked to Maggie
Hello
in a
again,
while.
suspect. I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery.
Are you really a detective?
I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
What are a couple of your best-known cases?
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
That was you?
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out. The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
I'm glad someone got to the bottom of
I
it.
also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
Really? Where do they all come from?
Static electricity. It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair. Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
You mean there's something under my couch?
It
My
matched
hair,
the
you
evidence,
said?
and I ruled out every other possibility.
By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were in fact the culprit.
Not getting around you, I see.
I pride myself on that.
What mystery are you trying to solve?
Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night.
Tell me more.
At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out. It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
But
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter. He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
if you'd be open to it, I'd love to help.
You would?
Yeah, let's get into it.
I've never worked with anyone else before, but I think this could be good for the case.
Why not start by giving me whatever clues you have? Or what are you waiting for? Clue me in. Yeah, why not start by giving me whatever clues you have?
The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it. Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
Let's start with the paper. What makes it interesting?
I have it here, semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
Let's try burning a small piece. Let's dip a corner in water. I don't know. Actually, let's taste it because it kind of looks like rice paper.
Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly
I was right.
starchy. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's dip a corner of it in water.
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved. What else should we try with the paper?
Alright, I'm pretty sure it's rice paper, so let's see what other cute clues we have.
What should we look at next?
What initial was written on it?
A stylized letter M.
A first initial?
Seems likely. What should we look at next?
Let's have a chat with Dorian.
Hello there, you two.
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier? About the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle. Strange, no?
Indeed, thanks for your help, Dorian.
Good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
What should we look at next?
I think I know who sent the letter.
I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Mateo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do you think it was?
Mitchell Lynn, even though I thought he had a crush on me, it was Mitchell Lynn food.
Wait a minute. I think you might just be right. The stylized letter M is his signature. The smell Dorian noticed makes sense now, and the paper. It's gotta be rice paper. The smell of truffles came from the gourmand Mitchell Lynn. You did it. You helped me crack the case.
The least I could do, Maggie.
I'm impressed. Now I'm even more excited for the next time we meet. Let me just go and let Dorian know that his secret admirer has been discovered. Hey, before I go, I was wondering, would you like to have a cup of tea with me sometime? As a date, I mean.
You know, I think for now we should just stay friends.
Oh, of course, I understand. Keeping it professional is my preferred option. Hence why I was so careful to probe the idea of a love relation around you.
I feel like I'm just breaking hearts left and right. Okay, it says something about under the couch. But I don't know that I could get under the couch. No, nothing. What about here? No! Didn't want to do that one. Under the couch was a clue. Maggie says that a pile of dust Maggie says that a pile of dust lives under the couch. I wonder how I'm gonna do that. Can I move the couch? Oh! Hello!
You see a curvy, grey-haired beauty dressed in an outfit reminiscent of a famous old gentleman's magazine. She winces at the bright light you've brought with you.
Aw.
A cute, bunny-shaped creature is clutched in her arms.
Oh, my goodness, that is bright. Startled me a bit there, honey.
Sorry.
It's all right. My name's Dolly, and I'm a dust bunny. I live under this big old couch. Howdy.
I feel like a dust bunny should be an inanimal, not a dateable.
Well, I live lots of places. I suppose you could say I'm a bunny of the world. The floors of the world, at least. And this here's my little companion, Lint Eastwood.
She holds the little creature up.
That's cool. So, like, you're a clump of dust?
Put a finer point on it, why don't you, honey?
Sorry. Apologies, I just never met, such gorgeous grime before.
My stars. I didn't know I had a sweet talker on my hands. I'll be honest with you, flirting isn't my love language. I'm a bunny who is more than she appears.
Hey, can I ask you something personal?
Getting to know you time already? All right, I'm game. What's on your mind?
I once heard that dust is made mostly of sloughed off skin cells.
I thought we as a society were past this. But yes, that's right. I am a collection of hair, bacteria, soil, specks of plastic, dust mites, and even bits of dead bugs.
And that doesn't bother you?
Does it bother you that in your little human tummy there are 500 species of bacteria? Trillions of living bugs? Microbiota, microbes, and microflora, all sorts of creepy crawlies.
Good point.
See? We are what we are, honey.
You're really interesting, you know that?
And you're cute for a bug-filled meat sack.
Ha.
Now, let me stretch these dusty gams and hop around a bit. I'll be right here warming myself by the fireplace if you want to come back through sometime. I'd sure like to see you again.
Oh, yeah, sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm. Talk soon, honey.
I don't think she liked that. I never... Okay, so we got the fireplace and then the wood. Is the wood also... Is the wood also Dante? I wonder. Guess I'll find out eventually. Is this the permanent shadow?
There's a presence in the room with you. You're sure of it.
I found it.
But you can't make anything out in the darkness. As you search for whoever it might be, they address you in somber, funereal tones.
As the light fades and dusk draws, all hope becomes despair. Do you wish to proceed?
Sure.
Is that so?
Why does this also sound like Matt Mercer?
Let regret not fill your heart, then.
I could be totally wrong.
Hark! For your greatest fears manifest in yours truly.
A monstrous creature takes shape from the darkness itself, a terrifying amalgam of bones both human and animal. Grotesque, clawed fingers, and seething, swirling shadow.
I thought it was just gonna be like a shadow, like just a dark shape in the shape of a person, but it's an actual like monster, which is cool. I like the design.
From brazen earth to the heavens most incorrigible. The shadows quiver, the shadows quake and quail.
I like the design a lot.
Light has no purchase here.
And I'm pretty sure it's Matt Mercer.
For I am XXX Shadow Lord 420XXX! Exclamation point. See you.
Alright. Excuse me?
Surprised? Of course you'd be. For I am the void that covers your eyes when the light rests.
Shadow Lord 420. No, dude, your name.
The shadow creature stops for a moment, perhaps confused by your failure to tremble in fear.
My name.
He throws his head back in a dramatic, villainous laugh, looking down at you imperiously when he's finished.
This is so amusing to me.
Aren't you a peculiar little shade? Before you stands the Emperor of Darkness, and all that you are compelled to do is question my moniker.
Well, yes. You have, like, an AOL username from, like, 2007, so...
You amuse me. From now on, you are my penumbra.
Penumbra?
Penumbra. I am the umbra, the darkest core. You are the penumbra. My companion acts in shade, like an outer shadow cast from an eclipse.
Sign me up.
Yes! So tell me, Penumbra, what brings you to the call of night?
I noticed that one of the shadows was wrong.
Did you find that out on your own? Or did you use a hint?
I mean, is it a hint if I already had the rumor, like, early on? On my own.
Observant. I enjoy those who observe. You appear to be romancing the objects in your domicile.
Why, I am.
I see. You are embarked on a most interesting quest. However, it is quite trivial compared to mine.
What are you trying to accomplish?
As you can tell, I am dreadfully powerful. However, my true potential has yet to be unleashed. Bask in the shadows and remember that sinking feeling you get when you turn off the lights as you return to your bedroom. Then this eerie primal instinct to hasten yourself kicks in while your heart begins to rumble with fear. That, my friend, is but a lick of what true darkness can do.
Oh, I hate that spooky feeling. I love darkness. I always try to keep the lights down. I do love darkness.
You help my power grow. But with that said, I'm afraid to say my power is waning. If not for your summoning ritual, I may be. Nay, such thoughts are wasteful. Anyhow, I have been waiting in the abyss in search of a companion.
Like platonically? Like romantically?
You see, the essence of darkness must be discussed before obtained. I have been waiting for eons for a worthy conversational partner. Our sinister lamentations in pure nightfall will serve as the dark ritual and bring forth my armaments.
Armaments?
My armor forged from the shadowy depths. Think of them as parts to my true self. However, I have long lost them back during the great cataclysm.
I have so many questions.
Naturally, but I am equipped to ease your wandering mind. Know that even this discussion will feed into our dark search. What troubles you, my penumbra?
Special armor.
I'll have you know that these aren't just any normal raiments. They have no physical form. My armor is of a corporeal shade. But after I obtain just a single piece of it, the pressure of my dark aura will rise exponentially.
How do you find armor parts?
As I said, by having conversations, we initiate the ritual. Join me in darkness, and my power shall inevitably return.
What happens when you get your full armor?
I descend into the vent of black pools and re-emerge as my true, awesome form. I sense your curiosity. Stay close, Penumbra, and you shall someday see.
I like this character a lot.
What troubles you, my Penumbra?
Your moniker.
While it may appear childish, it is a title that bears significance to me. Even creatures of the dark are entitled to nostalgia. And its relevancy continues to capture my very essence. Lord of Shadows.
What about the X's in 420?
Signature embellishments. You'd be surprised how popular of an identity Shadow Lord is. Can't just have anybody proclaim they are the true Lord of Shadows. Which is why I leave my mark as such. What troubles you, my Penumbra?
The Great Cataclysm.
The tragedy that befell my comrades. Before, it was a peaceful time. My fellow denizens of the dark and I conversed in the shadows. A great power beyond any of ours divided us. I have not seen my allies since, and at the same time, my armament was lost.
What was this power?
It is an unexplainable force beyond reason. But that won't matter once I am at full strength.
Shadow Lord falls silent for a moment, as though listening for something you can't hear. He makes a fist, nodding to himself.
Can this be?
He spreads his arms wide, opening his clawed hands as if to receive something.
Yes. The dark power begins to creep and course through me.
The dark power.
Yes! I knew I had a good feeling about you, Penumbra. A piece of my armament has returned. My soul quivers with might.
It's true, you look very mighty and sexy. I don't see a difference.
Sight means naught in the face of shadows.
I made him mad.
You'll learn to recognize the ever-growing darkness in due time, my companion. I thank you for awakening me.
Is he blushing?
Encountering you has been the most exciting event in a very long time. For now, I shall relinquish you. Return to your quest. Oh, and no need to reinvite the light. You're now a denizen of darkness, after all. Unless being in the dark brings about a fearful sensation that tickles your heart too fiercely.
No, not necessarily. I just want to see sometimes.
Farewell.
Hey, are my lights actually starting to stay on? Some of them? Okay. I have to see more about this character. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Dolly. You met Dolly, a sassy, classy, take a no lip, head be in charge. There's more to this girl than just her incredibly well-formed dustiness. Dolly is a studied professor. She won't take any talkback, and especially no talking down to. So treat her with the respect that this teacher and her pet deserve. Voiced by Erica Lindbeck. Likes research, modeling, Lint Eastwood. Dislikes patronizing talk and sneezing. Maggie. You helped Maggie solve a case, and she has invited you to tea as a date, but you told her you'd rather just stay friends for now. Bobby Pin. To find Bobby Pin's next location, you can find all kinds of extreme temperatures here. Hot, cold, and all kinds of work happens here. Shadow Lord. It's not, it's Alex. Oh! That's why he sounded so familiar. From Solo Leveling. Okay, you met a peculiar being with the name Shadow Lord 420, who now refers to you by the name Penumbra. He has apparently been waiting for you. I did not know he was in this game. Sorry, my brain is just blown. Mind blown. I should have recognized that voice. Obviously, I'm having some difficulty differentiating some of these voice actors. Anyway, where was I? He has apparently been waiting for a worthy conversational partner to help him bring forth his armaments. Why is everything in quotations? He refers to the terrible time in the past known as the Great Cataclysm, that it's all a bit overblown. As the light fades and dusk draws, all hope becomes despair. Hark, for your greatest fears manifest in your truly quiver. In yours truly, quiver before XXX Shadow Lord 420 XXX. This totally badass embodiment of darkness is an emperor of fear, and the Nightmare Lord is a being of mystery. No one can truly know him. He is the ultimate being and cannot be stopped. Likes bands you wouldn't have heard of. dislikes neckties. That's hilarious. I'm gonna try and date the menus. Can I date Discord? No. Workspace. Huh?
A tall, statuesque
Oh.
corporate type with striking hair and cheekbones is staring at you, hands on her hips. Something about her makes you instinctively crave her approval. And the way she's looking at you just now makes you doubtful whether or not you'll get it.
Come to rub it in?
Huh?
This was gonna be my big chance to prove myself. This was gonna be the job that changed everything. And then Valdivian decides that AI is the wave of the future. And why do we need anyone working these jobs at all? And you, large-brained genius that you are, train my replacement.
I wasn't trying to. I lost my job too.
Am I supposed to feel sorry for you, traitor? Because I don't. Well, whatever. We're both in the same boat now. Valdivian has no use for either of us. And you got me into this mess, so you're gonna be here to get me out of it.
Sounds good.
Time's wasting. Let's start over, shall we? Icebreaker. Your name and a fun fact. Name's Wilhelmina Work. Friends call me Willie. Hello.
Hello, Willie.
You and I aren't friends, but in the spirit of team building, you can call me Willie. As for my fun fact, I speak 6 languages and am fluent in 4.
Interesting. What languages are those?
What? So you can tell your little AI pal how exactly to replace me? Nice try.
I wasn't.
Moving on.
Introduce yourself similarly.
You introduce yourself to Willie, but when it comes time for your fun fact, you hesitate for a moment. What to choose?
I climbed Mount Everest with nothing but my bare hands and a dream. I hold the world record for Candy Crush level 34A. I once earned a pizza party from my first grade class by reading 100 books in a year. I feel like that's accurate. I feel like I did do that, like, in real life.
I probably would have gone with something more recent, but that is heartwarming and relatable. Shows initiative and ambition, too. Well done.
Hey, I'm proud of all of my success, even if it happened a long time ago.
Well, that's done now. Let's see what else is on the agenda for today.
Willie pulls her phone out, scanning through some unseen document. She frowns, her pretty features twisting into an annoyed grimace.
Guess we're on to scope now.
Scope. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable being an agenda item. Good idea. We should define the terms of our relationship and set a plan.
Scope, wherein we'll decide the scale, parameters, and ambition of this project.
Is everything gonna be, like, work-related?
Good practice to ask when you don't know what something means. Here's the deal. I had a job. You cost me that job. I am your job, so you don't have a job either. Tables turning, etc., etc. So you and I are going to meet every day until we figure out where I'm landing next. Since this is your fault and you have nothing better to do, you owe it to me to be here for this.
I appreciate the opportunity to make this right, I guess. Or I didn't know I was doing it. Yeah, I really didn't know who the hell you were.
When has that excuse ever worked? You did it, we're out of a job, now you have to deal with this.
But you're blaming something to me that I didn't even know was happening because I didn't train anybody.
I've got some interviews lined up with some places around the house. First one's with Hanks Limited.
Hanks Limited, like the Hanger Hanks.
The very same. Meeting adjourned.
Okay. Alright, let's see if I can... Can I date the settings? Oh, okay. I can, I guess. I guess I need deviator charges. It was just weird that talking to the ghost, I didn't need the deviators. Can I talk to her again without deviators? Hello?
Hey! You came back! I'm so happy you came back. Being up here in the attic, it feels like people only come up for little bits of time and then they try to leave as soon as they can because, I don't know, for some reason, a lot of people think attics are scary. I've never felt that way. For me, it's like a playground up here.
Yeah. A lot of people are afraid of things in attics.
Like what?
Well, like ghosts, I guess.
Huh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I do wish people would stay longer. Even if they can't see me, it would be nice just to watch them. Like human TV. Jeez, I wish I had a TV. Hey, now that I'm thinking about it, how can you see me?
I don't think I know exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I used to watch you move boxes around and search for that same amazing Christmas sweater every year. Though you have stopped coming by lately. But you've never even looked at me before. Like, through me, which is cool, but never at me.
I have these cool glasses called deviators.
Whoa, awesome! Tell me everything.
They let me... They let me directly acknowledge a thing's existence.
Okay, you say thing. Thing, not person. So does that mean...
Yep, doors, walls, chairs, windows, all of it.
That's... If I wasn't already dead, I would absolutely just die again from the coolness of this. You can talk to anything? Anything you want, you just put on the glasses and you can talk to it? Like it's real?
It is real.
Wait, so then how are you talking to me? Because I'm not a thing. Well, then I guess I'm something in between a thing and a person. You're noticing now. So, like, wow, I feel so happy, but it's weird. I think I feel sad.
Why do you feel sad?
No, it's okay. I don't feel sad though. I felt sad a lot when I was alive, but since I died, I've just been mostly happy all the time, and I haven't had to think about the stuff that used to make me so sad. I think there's something about being a ghost that makes things harder to feel. Like, sadness can feel so heavy sometimes, and if I can't even lift the latch on the attic window, how am I gonna lift something as heavy as sadness, right? It would just fall right through me. That's kind of funny. I guess that's funny.
That is funny.
Good to hear. But your glasses, this idea that you can talk to anything, to anybody, like, does it feel like you have friends? What does it feel like to have friends?
Well, a lot of things in this house have a lot of attitude.
I'll bet. I mean, I have attitude, and I'm in this house, so I'd guess that these other things... Oh boy, okay, this is weird. I'm having another feeling, I think.
Tell me about it.
It's so strange. Like I said, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy to have met you. I'm loving that you're here. I can't wait to play all the games, and I want to show you how I can go through the wall if I really concentrate, because that honestly is amazing. And the most amazing part is that when I go through that wall, I end up right back in the same room again. Like I'm in this crazy loop where wherever I go, there I am.
So you can't leave this room.
Nope. But I want it.
What's it?
I want what you have. I want the glasses.
Okay, here you go.
Really? I can't take them. But I really thank you for trying. Maybe I want to talk with these others around me. Maybe I want what you have. I want to have friends too.
Are you saying you're lonely?
Oh my god, that's it. I am lonely. And if I could have all these friends, why did I not even know they were all here? You know? They can't see me because no one can see me because dead. And I can't see them because I don't have the glasses or because, again, dead. And I'm lonely. It's tough stuff.
Why are you so chipper?
This is the only way I know. I told you most emotions are super heavy, like even real joy is really heavy. But this light, peppy thing? I'm basically a paper butterfly. I think it's kind of cool. It remains just me. Alone. And you say there's all these other beings here.
They can be fun. Sometimes they talk too much.
Oh, sorry. Am I talking too much? Oh,
That wasn't
yikes.
about you.
I don't know. There's something about you, though. And not just those glasses. There's something about you being here that is making it so that I can feel these things. Maybe you're like holding the feelings. And I can feel them with you? What else can I feel, I wonder? Are there other emotions besides loneliness?
A whole world of them. Hell yeah, there are. We can make a list and feel every single one. Maybe we should just focus on one at a time.
No. Maybe not. Oh, wait, this is terrible. Help me. Please help me.
Hmm? Are you crying?
I am so... Oh, maybe I haven't mastered this one. I didn't even think a non-corporeal being could cry. Have you ever seen anything this crazy? I feel crazy. I'm so lonely. Oh, it's happening again. I'm gonna disappear. Oh, I wonder if I'm still gonna be crying when I come back. You're gonna come back, right? I still want to feel the feelings.
Once again, Zoe is fading before your very eyes, but it doesn't stop her trying to speak to you.
And I have so much to show you. I can turn somersaults in midair.
Cool and also sad. I just realized there's like so much stuff I haven't talked to in here yet. Okay. And with that, we are going to say goodbye here. If you like my stuff and you want to see more, go ahead and hit all those buttons. And if you want to see me play something specific, leave a suggestion in the comments. I appreciate you watching and making it to the end. So with that, thanks for watching. Goodbye.